Hey love, it's Angelica and welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, I post a bunch of videos all about growing your natural hair, styling it. As you guys can see, I came up with these little fancy bougie hairstyles with a little hair flip, 90s inspired kind of. So if you're interested in seeing all the fun hairstyles I came up with, including this one, then make sure you keep watching till the end because all of them are really quick, really fun, and take very little effort. If these kinds of videos seem like something you might enjoy, please consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell, which just makes sure that you get all your notifications every single time I post. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get straight into the video. So for this first hairstyle, for all these hairstyles, I will need this flat iron. I'm using the Tony and Guy one. It is just a regular flat iron. It has titanium plates, and I'm just sectioning my hair off with this comb. For the first hairstyle, we are going to do a half up, half down. And like I said, I like this very like 90s bougie, rich girl kind of vibe going on. So we're going to start by doing the ponytail. It is just a very simple high pony, focused quite high. And then you just want to brush it up with a nice smoothing brush, and I will be using a fancy hair tie. You can use even a plain one, whatever kind of hair tie, but I feel like this just really pulls the look together and helps it look a little bit more expensive, despite the fact that this is a very cheap hair tie. It is less than $1. Can't remember where I got it from. I think it was from like a local Chinese store or something like that, but you can just get any kind of fancy hair tie. You want to tie it up like this, just stretch it out to make sure it's nice and evenly distributed. And now I'm just brushing up my hairline with that tiny brush. It has nothing on it. Then I just clip that hair away and focused on bumping my ends. Now you see that I do just a really tiny bend. I actually had to go back and do it a little bit after some time, which I don't like the idea of because of heat damage, but anyway, just for this one time, I went ahead and bumped my ends, just flipping the ends with a flat iron. It is very easy. You can use a curling wand as well, the one that has a clip, but I find that the best effect comes out when you just use a regular flat iron, and you don't want to use one of those huge like square ones because it will make like weird bends in your hair. I like it with just a smaller one like this one. And that is basically it for the bottom section of the hair. We are not going to flip up the top section of our hair. Right now I'm just getting a wet brush. It's a big paddle brush to flip the hair up nicely, and this hairstyle actually looks way better when you leave the top just like this without flipping it over. There's our first bougie rich girl hairstyle. Fancy, just yes, work. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our next hairstyle, and it is basically the same thing except the top part is a bun, and it's kind of like a messy-ish bun. You can make this as neat or as messy as you want. I always like the messy-ish hairstyles, and all you have to do is add in some bobby pins, and this is the second hairstyle. Done, bougie, ready to go, super quick. On to the next one. You just need to make a part down the middle of your hair, comb it down, and then here we're going back in with the flat iron for the hair that was basically tied up in the pony. If your hair is long enough to all be curled even when you put it in a high pony, then you don't need to do this again. Then we're taking our two fancy hair clips and just clipping them right on the sides of our hair evenly on both sides. And this is just like a really rich, you know, like Gossip Girl, my parents are rich kind of vibe, old money kind of vibe. And that is the look, literally so easy. Now on to the next one. We are going to just pin the sides behind our ears and leave little pieces hanging down by the ear. It just classes it up a little bit. You put the bobby pins and it makes sure that the hair doesn't come out from behind your ears. You brush it down, and that is your next hairstyle. As you guys can see, these are so easy to do. You literally just need to bump your ends and you can come up with these hairstyles every couple minutes. Now we're going to the next one. It is a deep side part, and you just want to make sure that you comb your hair on the deep side very much angled towards your face, like very Aaliyah, almost covering your eye. And then you go ahead and pin that behind your ear. It makes your hair look nice and shiny and glossy. And then once it's pinned down nicely, tuck the other side behind the ear. And if you want to add another one of those little fancy pins, now is the time to do it. I actually really love this hairstyle. Every hairstyle in this just makes me feel very like bougie and rich. You know, we are manifesting. We want to get rich, want to make more money. You want to make money, you want to have money, you got to look like you have money. This is the hairstyle for you. These pins are also very cheap, by the way. I'm pretty sure they sell these on AliExpress and places like that, and on Amazon. So if I find some links, I will get them. But this is our next look. Very easy, very fancy, very I know what I'm doing. On to the next hairstyle. I love this comment. On to the next hairstyle. It's basically the first hairstyle we did combined with the last hairstyle we did. So it is a half up, half down pony with a deep side part and hair that frames the front of the face. It is much easier to watch than to listen to me explaining, but as you guys can see, I'm just combing the hair up and then brushing that little piece in the front down, and we will tie. I'm just clipping that front piece away so it doesn't get in the way. We tie the high pony again with the little fancy hair tie. And once that is done, you just want to stretch the hair out exactly the same way we did the first time. And then we go ahead and deal with that little front piece. So that is done, and now dealing with the little front piece. Once that back piece is combed out, and you comb out the hair at the back as well, just make sure that the ends are nicely flipped. You can go ahead and tuck that behind your ear, and because you have hair down, and if your front piece of hair is long enough, it'll just blend with the hair at the back with the little hair flip. I went ahead and bobby pinned that on the side, and that is our hairstyle. Cute little hair flip out. We are done. And wherever the hair just kind of got a little bit flat, I went ahead and used my Denman brush just to go ahead and flip the hair out again. And that is the next hairstyle done. You guys can see, if you want to make it even more fancy, you can go ahead and add another clip right on the bang again. And that's your hairstyle done. On to the next one. This is a side part, but not a deep side part. It's just like off center to the middle by like an inch or so. And it is kind of a similar hairstyle. So we tuck one side behind the ear, and then you go ahead and leave that little piece in front of the ear again. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I like how it looks. Then you go ahead and put two pins on one side, two clips on one side, and brush your hair down. And this is basically it again. Very simple, very easy, but you know, you're still trying. And if you want more hairstyles, even on curly hair or any other kinds of videos, I do lots of rice water videos. Click my face on the side of the screen on the left to subscribe, and watch the two videos that pop up on the side of the screen if you want more videos like this from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!